if I want to most famous anchor of Pakistan, I have to act like that. How does this work?
There's a version of you out there that has everything that you ever wanted. There's another version of you that doesn't have anything. You plant the seed. You choose one pathway, and that's your belief. So you can change another neural pathway into what you want to become.
How do you define manifestation?
I think it's shifted internally to a point where you don't need the external to change. So what I mean by that is, living in the end. So that's this kind of secret to manifestation that a lot of people don't really explain so well because they make money out of manifestation. But that's kind of, I've listened to a lot of podcasts, videos, read a lot of books. Joe Dispenza, you could listen to all of them, Abraham Hicks, but the manifestation is believing in what you want to the point where you don't even need to see
How
it.
does it work? For example, if I want to be one of the finest or one of the most famous anchor of Pakistan, that's the goal. And now I've started thinking I have to act like that, or what? How does this work?
Well, I mean, it's a journey for sure, because not everyone, you just can't wake up the next day and be the person you want to be. That's just not possible. You have to build towards it because your mind is a program, and you have to retrain that. The neuroscience, neural pathways that we call. It's like you choose one pathway, and that's your belief. So you can change another neural pathway into what you want to become, your higher version, or whatever you want to decide what your life wants. But the thing is, you have to decide what you want. If you don't know what you want, how are you supposed to channel to the universe what you want? You have to connect and align with that frequency, because
So this is like that you're sending
a message,
certain sort of a message
energetically
into
the universe.
Into universe.
Yep.
And then there is that sort of energy is present in that universe.
So like this is the thing, God's unlimited, right? So everything already exists. Quantum physics has proved that. It's actual science, it's facts. So, there's a version of you out there that has everything that you ever wanted. There's another version of you that doesn't have anything. So everything already exists. It's like Leonardo da Vinci, he invented the planes. Everyone thought he was crazy, right? But he believed that he could build a plane. Nobody else believed in him, but he did. So, and he aligned to that frequency because everything already exists. So this is something I struggle to understand, because it's, when you first hear it, it sounds crazy and you're like, what, that makes no sense, because your conscious mind isn't open to that kind of information. So once you understand this information and you embody it and you practice it, it takes time, 90 days to change your neuroscience and your neural pathways.
So but basically it takes 90 days. How do you think?
Yeah, it can take 90 days if you're consistent with the program. You're waking up, when you're in a sleepy state, the theta brain waves, you meditate, do your EFT tapping. So it's like you tap your face and you repeat your affirmations. It's because your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and fake. So your subconscious is literally like a soil. That's the best kind of metaphor I can think of, where you plant the seed, and whatever you tell it. So if you say that you're ugly, you're not good enough, that's what you're planting in your mind, and that's going to materialize. So, we're all energy, it's in Islam as well. Everything's energy.